All right. For our final game or final match of the week, we have the Anti-Shadowbow Defense Force versus Hammer Down. For the bans this game, we had the Anti-Shadowbow Defense Force ban Reinhardt and Ana, and Hammer Down banned Venture and Zenyatta, not wanting the Flankiata. Alright. We have Blue on the Epion Ramatra, Bossman on Zarya, Shadowbow on Pharah, Wyvernicane on Widowmaker, Snake Sandwich on Juno, and Fantasy on Brig. Alright. Wyvernicane not getting any picks here. Saphira going very far forward with the bubble. Blue and Bossman looking to punish. Safi and Tarun both going down at the same time. We see Crypt go down. Zippy soon to follow. Toshi already down by Fantasy, and that is a team fight win for the Anti-Shadowbow Defense Force. Shadow is up on the high ground. This guy missing one shot, unfortunately, being forced to back away. We have Juno helping get a kill, and still the Anti-Shadowbow Defense Force is just holding. Potential skyhook there from Wyvernicane, but unfortunately it was not hit. Shadow getting very low to Tarun. Blue has taken down Safi again, and this is going to be a... Yep, with Tarun going down, Bossman going down, or taking down Crypt. This is just going to be a full team fight win for the ASDF yet again. Still holding Hammer down. Spawn doors being touched by Shadowbow. Him sitting on the high ground, trying to avoid getting sniped. Alright, Safi has gone from tank to DPS. Brune has gone from DPS to tank. And, ooh, that is a big grab. And Shadow has gotten 4 kills with Barrage there, thanks to Bossman's grab. And Safi took down Snake Sandwich. But Safi went down in the process. That was big. 1 minute, 30 seconds left on the clock for Hammer Down. Alright, Shadow has taken down Toshi. And this is an annihilation from Blue Dragon Flood. Taking down Tarun and Crypt, both of them going down. This is half of Hammer Down in the spawn room. They need to get out here quickly. Alright, Wyvernicane taking down Diesel, Snake Sandwich taking down Crypt. Safi getting killed in the back line, and Blue takes down Tarun. Crypt is going down to Bossman, and it is just Toshi and Zippy left, and both of them are down. 30 seconds left. There could potentially be one more touch. Blue now going to touch the spawn doors. These guys are BMing to the highest degree. They should get shot out back. There's the Ramatra ult from Tarun. Blue looking to prolong it, but burn the Ramatra. And that is Tarun going down, Crypt going down, Diesel going down, Shadow getting a barrage off, and there was no touch. So the ASDF have taken the first map. or not the first map, but the first round with 0 capture progress for Hammer Down. All the ASTF have to do is get 1 tick on the board, and they will win. All right. On attack, we have Snake Sandwich going Moira, Fantasy off the Brig onto the Juno, and Shadowbow on the Junkrat. And on defense, Safi has gone back to tank on the horse. Diesel now on, or Crypt now on support. And we have Diesel as Soldier 76 with Toshi as Cassidy still. I didn't really go over the team comp of Hammer Down. That is my apologies. So, Safi and Tarun on Orisa and Ramatra, Diesel on the Soldier, Toshi on the Cassidy, Crypt on the Moira, and Zippy on the Mercy. I do not feel good about this backline for Hammer Down, unfortunately. It is not doing them any favors. Safi goes down to Snake almost immediately. Zippy getting the res off, but yeah, Tarun then goes down. Toshi shortly after. We're just watching Blue punch Zippy. Zippy goes down. And that is a team kill against Hammer Down. Hammer Down gone, and in just 4 minutes the ASTF have, or 5 minutes the ASTF have won the first map. For round 2, Hammer Down has taken us to, what is it called? Lijiang Tower. The bans from the ASTF were Zarya and Juno, and the bans for from Hammer Down were Ramatra and Farah.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Alright. Blue Dragon Flood is on the Winston. There is a very big dive comp being played from the ASDF because of the Brawl character bans that they are so comfortable on. But we do have Blue on the Winston, Bossman on the Diva. Shadow swapping from DPS to Lucio this round, with Fantasy putting on the Genji. Wyvernicane now on the Venture that they love to play, and Snake on the Throw Pick Lifeweaver, pissing off his captain. Toshi goes down to Wyvernicane, Blue getting very low, but Tarun got booped off by Bossman, or I believe that was a boop off. It might have just been a booster's kill. And the entire team 3-2-1's on to Hammer Down, and Hammer Down goes down. Now let me discuss Hammer Down's team. Toshi is on the Sojourn. Tarun the solo tank Ball. Safi is on Moira. Diesel is on Soldier 76. Crypt on the Ana, and Zippy on the Lifeweaver. So luckily both teams have one throw pick, that being Lifeweaver. Alright, Blue getting antied, forced to go backwards. Big anti from Crypt, but Tarun is the only tank. This is a huge disadvantage for them, and they are not playing well to compensate for it. Shadow using Beat to get out. Wyvernicane unfortunately going down to Saphira, but taking down Zippy on the way out. Shadow, he got the kill. And Bossman is being forced to run away as he has low HP. Getting the ult forced out for Bossman, but allowing Bossman to get the remech. And Wyvern is just running forward, about to take out Toshi. Toshi forced to back away. Toshi getting killed by Wyvernicane, unfortunately forward there. Blue dying with Primal. This guy is a fucking loser. And Fantasy, luckily, is cleaning up with that Dragon Blade. A nice 3k from Fantasy with the assistance of Wyvernicane. And we see that there are only 7 seconds left. Snake killing himself. I don't even want to know what happened. Blue using the Primal to make sure that no one gets a touch. And that is a 100-0 from the ASDF, looking to clean out this set quickly.
Ready for battle.
This looks like the best team in the solar system.
Goggles on. Boots on. Drill being dealt. I'm ready to get into trouble.
Alright, there are no composition swaps here from the Anti-Shadowbow Defense Force. But we see Diesel swap over to the Reaper with Toshi swapping over to the Cassidy. Zippy also getting off the Lifeweaver and onto the Alari. I still do not feel good about only one tank being available for Hammer Down, but what do I know? Maybe it'll work. Shadow takes down Zippy Q. Blue just holding space here, making sure that the corner is not able to be pushed by Hammer Down. And Bossman is going forward onto Diesel. Actually taking down Diesel. And we see as Tarun is starting to get pushed away. Blue doing a jump to make sure that he can get over to Tarun. The entirety of ASDF marking Tarun and forcing him to get murdered. Zippy Q is unfortunately taken down there. Or pushed back. Alright, the ball has run through. A big ante onto both tanks from the ASDF. But, you know, it is being worked. Shadow going very low here. Blue at 150 HP, chasing the ball around. We see as Fantasy is going in, looking to get some picks on to the ASCF here. Blue just sitting in the doorway, sticking his fat ass in that door, not allowing any of the squishies to move forward. Wyvernicane going in to jump with Blue, getting life gripped away, and Blue dies. Bossman trying to clear mines. We see as finally Hammer Down is looking to get some kills here. Tarun getting most of them. And we see as Toshi is here to shoot Shadow. Alright, the ASDF has gotten the recontest at 6 seconds. And we see the Primal come out from Blue Dragon Flood here, looking to hopefully get some of the enemies off. Alright, Shadow has booped off Safi, and Blue is looking to keep this Mercy down. Mercy dying to Snake Sandwich, and Tarun goes down in the end. This is a recapture for the ASDF, luckily, or not luckily, just putting them forward at 73%. They could be nearing final fight territory here. Alright, Blue is on the high ground, taking down Toshi with Fantasy. Diesel going up, trying to mark the monkey, but unfortunately just getting really low. I am not sure why Blue decided to push this, but Diesel has solo ulted him. And Wyvern is cleaning up the supports because Wyvern is our glorious king. Alright. A good clear of the mines there. Yep. Wyvernicane cleaning up almost the entirety of Hammer Down there. And that was it. The Anti-Shadowbow Defense Force has won the point, and Hammer Down declined to play a third game. Thank you all. I will see you in Week 6.